Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we would do a little how-to video. It's definitely been a popular request and it's a how to place your planner tabs. So Ian got this gorgeous, what is it called? Bold brown. That's the color of the brown. They're always changing the colors every time they do a new series of planners. So I'm used to calling this vintage brown, but now it's called bold brown. So I might stumble on that a couple times throughout this video. But Ian is using this classic size bold brown planner this year. And he wanted some ocean blue tabs. And so I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to show you how I place my tabs. So I'm actually going to lower this camera a little bit so you can get a little more personable with what's going on, so I'm not constantly having to hold things up for you. Okay, now that you're zoomed in a little bit more and you can see more of the details, we'll go ahead and get started. So these are the ocean blue, they're the flush tabs, so they're not gonna stick out. If you look at my academic planner, you can see that they don't stick out from the cover, but if you look along the edge of your planner, you can see where they are, and they do leave, they're obviously thicker, so you can flip to it easier. Or this is gonna be an old style, the regular tabs, and the regular tabs, it's a little bright. The regular tabs stick out from the planner, and so you can easily just flip to them and flip to the correct month. Both have, they both have their pros and their cons. The ones that stick out tend to get a little bit more beat up if you're constantly taking your planner in and out of your bag. They are they're laminated, so they are really sturdy. So they're not gonna rip or anything, but the corners can tend to get a little bent and a little beat up. So if you carry your planner around with you a lot, I would recommend the flush tabs. Ian likes the flush tabs, so that's what we're gonna do. But I will end up pulling this guy out. This is like my tester when I first made tabs. Tested them out on this planner. So I will be pulling this guy out just for reference. You can kind of tell they're not the best placement, but again, it was just a tester planner. So they do start in January, so keep in mind that if you have an academic planner, to jump to August, because I accidentally put a January tab on my August month because I was just starting from the first one. So the nice part about if you have a dated passion planner is that it already has these grayed out tabs for you. So that's gonna help you a ton when it comes to placing your tabs. The only thing that's a little weird is that they're on the right-hand side instead of on the left-hand side, where I'm used to flipping to grabbing and then opening and having them on the left-hand side. So if you wanna place them on the left-hand side, you can. I'm just gonna place them on the right-hand side so that they cover up this gray box because it bugs me. So let's go ahead and get our planners open. There is one more thing I do wanna mention. If you have an undated planner, there is a little guide along this side where you can line it up. I have it set so that the circle, the rounded corners, is the same as the rounded corners of the passion planner, so that it'll line up right where this rounded corner will end and it gets straight, because that's where you want to start your tab. You don't want to start your tab right here on the rounded corner because it would look weird and it wouldn't sit correctly. So what I like to do is I like to take, for example, if we have an undated, I'll line this up and I'll just take a pencil and just do a little pencil line, and then flip to my next month, do a pencil line, and then flip. And then as I'm placing, I'll go back and make sure they do continue to line up correctly, because they will move a little bit as you're placing your tabs and breaking in your planner. So that's my tip. If you are doing an undated planner, use a pencil and use these guides and just make little notches where they're supposed to go. So that'll make your life a heck of a lot easier. So let's go ahead and go to the other side and let's grab our August tab. So again, my tabs are laminated, even the flush ones. If you look at them and ignore my nails, all my nail polish is chipping off, even though I just got a gel manicure a week ago. The planner life. There is a little score line that scores them right down the middle. So if you just give it a little bit of pressure, it'll crease right where that score line is. So you're gonna make a little, little teepee house roof thing, triangle guy. So that's what you want to do. You just want to crease it ever so slightly, because what you're going to do is you're going to line up this top edge of your tab with the top edge of this gray square, but you're also going to have it just kind of cradle right in the crease on the edge of this paper, so like it just sits right there. So I'm going to like get the fold right along the edge of the paper, and I'm going to line it up right at the top of that gray bar. I'm going to press down this little front side and then smush it together like a little hot dog bun. And boom, just like that, you have your tab. So if you're not using the flush ones and you're using the ones that stick out, I'm going to try to show you. What you're going to want to do, let's go to like February, is you're going to want to align the edge of the page right with the color bar. So this little white strip is going to line up right along the edge of your planner page. And then the colored part will stick out. So if you're having issues placing these tabs, yeah, just keep that in mind. Line the edge of your planner page right along the edge of the color bar, and they'll sit perfectly. And this little, white space, it isn't going to interfere with any of your planner. So I designed it so that it would fit perfectly. So if you're using the ones that stick out, do that. So we'll go ahead and we will flip to September. And another good thing with a new planner, I know you guys are super zoomed in, is it's a good thing to break in the spine of your planner. So as you're placing your tabs, just open and just gently coax the spine flat. You don't want to be really hard and just rip it open, and you don't just want to randomly jump to the middle or in a part that's not broken in yet, because that's how you can crack your spine and that's how your binding can fall apart. The Passion planners do have a reinforced spine because they had a little bit of a fiasco a couple years ago where the binding was falling apart and planners were falling apart. And I think it was just kind of a new thing. I don't know if it was like a different manufacturer or something weird happened, but they have gone through and reinforced their spines, and I haven't seen any issues since then. But it is just a good thing to keep in mind while you're placing your tabs, to just break in that spine a little bit so you don't have any issues. So I'm going to grab that September tab again, and I'm going to crease it right along the fold. I'm going to put that little fold right along the edge of the paper, line it up with the gray bar, press it on, and then fold it in the back. Just like that. There's September. Flip to October. Just like that, we have some gorgeous ocean blue tabs on Ian's Academic Passion Planner. So I hope this helps you. I hope it helps you place your tabs. Let me zoom out. Oh, much better. Here we go. So I hope this helps you have more confidence in placing your tabs. It's definitely so much easier now that Passion Planner has included those little gray shaded tabs. And if you have any questions about placing your tabs, let me know in the comments below. I'm definitely here to help you guys. And as always, if you haven't already, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, because that helps me tremendously grow as a YouTube channel. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!